In early Makkah, the first Muslims faced harsh persecution from the powerful Quraysh leaders, who saw Islam as a threat to their traditions and wealth. The vulnerable, especially the poor and enslaved, were mocked, tortured, and left to suffer in the scorching sun. Bilal ibn Rabah, an enslaved man, became a symbol of faith, enduring brutal torture but refusing to renounce his belief in one God. The Prophet Muhammad, though protected by his clan, felt the pain of his followers and saw their faith tested to its limits. The small Muslim community clung to their beliefs in secret, growing stronger through adversity, but the situation became unbearable. The Prophet knew a solution was needed, a way to protect his people and their faith. The Prophet suggested his followers seek refuge in Abyssinia, a land ruled by a just Christian king known for his compassion. Leaving Makkah meant abandoning everything familiar, but hope for safety outweighed their fears. In secrecy, small groups slipped away, traveling by night and hiding by day to avoid Quraysh patrols. They reached the Red Sea and boarded a merchant ship, trusting in God and the Prophet's guidance. As they sailed toward Abyssinia, they left behind oppression for the promise of freedom. This migration, the first Hijrah, marked Islam's first step beyond Arabia. It showed that the message of Islam could find a home anywhere justice and compassion existed. In Abyssinia, the Muslims found peace, but the Quraysh sent envoys with gifts to persuade King Negus to return them. The envoys claimed the Muslims were rebels who had abandoned their faith and posed a danger. The king, valuing justice, refused to act without hearing the Muslims' side. He summoned them to his court, where Ja'far ibn Abi Talib spoke on their behalf. The Muslims' future rested on this moment, as they stood before the king and his advisors. The Quraysh envoys watched, confident their plan would succeed. The king asked the Muslims to explain their new faith. Ja'far described their past ignorance and the transformation brought by the Prophet Muhammad's message of truth, justice, and compassion. He explained Islam's core values and spoke respectfully about Jesus and Mary, reciting Quranic verses honoring them. King Negus and his bishops were moved to tears, recognizing the shared values between their faiths. The king declared he would never surrender the Muslims, granting them protection and rejecting the Quraysh envoys' demands. The Muslims found lasting peace in Abyssinia, and the first Hijrah became a symbol of interfaith respect. This event proved Islam's universal message and the possibility of coexistence between different faiths. King Negus's justice remains a timeless example of compassion and understanding.